A happy Nintendo New Year to you all. You're clearly brilliant because you're watching Nintendo TV. Coming up in episode 14, we talk Monster Hunter in our heavily armed interview and chat to gaming supremo Ron the Don Gilbert. Bring you all the latest news on the exciting new Pokémon X and Pokémon Y announcement, and we go behind the scenes at the amazing Curve Studios. But before all that, we're linking our arms and belting out the tunes with Sing Party on Wii U. We love a bit of karaoke here at Nintendo TV Towers, but we can't help but feel that sometimes other people feel excluded because of our dazzling vocal talents. Thankfully, Sing Party for Wii U has the answer, giving you a sing-along experience that's certain to get everyone up and grooving. As well as being a cracking solo experience, Sing Party is all about getting other people to join in while you sing. Not only can they belt out the backing vocals, but each song also has dance moves, so if singing's not your thing, you can always shake your moneymaker instead. Best of all, the Wii U gamepad allows you to stroll around the room like a real rock star instead of just staring at the screen. You face the audience as you improve those pop-tastic classics, and it's your job to get your audience involved, whether it's dancing, singing, or if you're feeling a little bit shy, a bit of harmless clapping. It's perfect if you have rockstar ambitions, or if you just love telling people what to do. Dance for Nintendo TV. Dance! Sing Party comes bundled with a karaoke microphone, and there's a fantastic mix of songs from performers new and old. Young tykes like The Wanted and Carly Rae Jepsen sit happily alongside older artists like The Beach Boys and Sinatra. Seriously, go and ask your gran. There's also a stack of different game modes, so you're more likely to lose your voice than you are to get bored. If you fancy continuing the party season all year round, Sing Party is out now. We're donning the hard hats now and preparing for low-flying facts as we get to work on this month's news. First off, some splendid poker news. A brand new Nintendo 3DS title is on the way in the shape of Pokémon X and Pokémon Y. The game is bringing spangly 3D graphics to the irresistible collect-em-up, as well as new trainers and brand new Pokémon. You'll see a few familiar faces in there. Hey Psyduck! But we can't wait to explore a whole new world with Fennekin, Froakie, and our favourite, Chespin. Half squirrel, half chestnut. All awesome. Pokémon X and Pokémon Y is coming this October. Next up, we spoke to adventure game legend and Monkey Island creator Ron Gilbert about his brand new Wii U game, The Cave. We managed to stop ourselves from throwing ourselves at Gilbert's feet and screaming, "We're not worthy!" just long enough to ask him what exactly is going on in the cave anyways.
It's an adventure game where you select 3 of 7 characters and you descend into this dark, sentient, talking cave.
But come on, Ronnie, the question on everyone's lips. What is your favourite real-life cave? Go on, it's the Wookiee hole in Somerset, isn't it?
I don't. I'm very claustrophobic. I don't, yeah, I'm really kind of freaking out in this place right now. That's probably one of the reasons that caves have fascinated me. I think people are often fascinated by things that scare them.
All right, Ron, we didn't ask for your life story. Jeez. And finally this month, we headed over to Capcom UK's offices to have a sneak peek at Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which is coming to Nintendo 3DS and Wii U on March the 22nd. The game is an updated version of the awesome Monster Hunter Tri on Wii, and we asked Capcom man Neil Gorton for his top tips on taking down the big nasties in the new game.
What you can't do is just come into this game and just expect to know it all. It's going to take time and it's going to take effort to learn the tactics and behaviours of monsters. Just because you recognise a monster from a previous Monster Hunter game doesn't mean it's going to behave in the same way. We've changed the behaviours, we've changed the ways to take them down. It's about talking to other Monster Hunters out there and learning the tactics that they've used and passing on your knowledge to them.
Stay tuned until the end of the show for a chance to win some more exclusive than a dinosaur egg signed by Mario Monster Hunter merchandise and a flame red Nintendo 3DS. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate will be available on the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U on March the 22nd, and you can download a free demo on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS from the 21st of February. This month's feature comes at you like a dripping tap of excitement as we visit the amazing people behind brand new 3DS splash 'em up Hydroventure Spin Cycle. The guys and gals at Curve Studios have been working closely with Nintendo for a good few years now and released their first collaboration, Hydroventure, on WiiWare way back in 2010. Now they're back with a brand new 3DS title sequel thing, Hydroventure Spin Cycle, and bringing with it a whole new host of characters, levels, and some brain-frazzling 360-degree puzzles. Wow, I think I need to sit down. We spoke to Chief Design Man Jonathan Biddle, or Bids, about what it's been like working with Nintendo so closely.
We've learned a lot from Nintendo, and what they do is they teach you principles. They They taught us at least how to think about certain things, not what things should be. All these years of experience, and Nintendo have always done things differently. It's definitely collaborative, and the longer we work with them, which is, now it's 4 years, the better we get at that process, the more we can think like Nintendo.
As we trawled the Curve offices, we got to chat to producer lady Amanda Allen about just how exactly they went about making those 360-degree puzzles.
Yeah, it was challenging. There's a few different ways of playing the game. There's no correct way to play. So you can tilt the system away from you to turn the levels upside down, or you can turn the whole system around. It is a bit unwieldy on the development kit. You end up with kind of a spiral of wires.
With Spin Cycle already making waves on the Nintendo 3DS, we asked how excited they'd be to bring a Hydroventure game to Wii U.
It could be an exciting project. I'm not sure what what's happening behind the scenes with that, but yeah, I think it will work quite well on that platform.
The gamepad is really suited to 360 levels. We could make our best game ever, without a doubt.
Hydroventure Spin Cycle is available on the Nintendo eShop now. It's time now to sort through the online selection box and pick out the caramel creams as we choose this month's Nintendo eShop Essentials. First up, we're laying down the literal gauntlet with Ghosts and Goblins. If you ever hear an elderly gamer complaining about how games were more difficult in their day, check out this brutal side-scrolling Lance 'em Up for proof. It's a classic platformer which has you battling the pesky forces of darkness in a bid to rescue a princess, and she better be bloomin' worth it. You see, as well as being one of the toughest, rewarding games ever made, poor Arthur has to do most of it while just wearing his pants. Nice boxers, Beardo. And we go from lost princesses to lost stages now, with Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. This is essentially the long-forgotten second Super Mario Bros. Game, repackaged for Western audiences after initially getting a Japan-only release. It's a distilled, tougher version of what we saw in the first Mario game, full of perilously tight jumps, bubbling lava pits, and, you guessed it, missing princesses. It still holds up as one of the most astonishingly challenging platformers ever made, and if you're up to the challenge, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is available on the Nintendo eShop now. And we're keeping things hardcore with our final game of the month, Fractured Soul. This is a stern old-school platformer which won't so much hold your hands as hit them with a hammer until you learn to be better. It uses the Nintendo 3DS double screen to switch between two modes, one chunky and solid, the other spectral and ghost-like. Ooh, it's mind-boggling brilliant stuff, and Fractured Soul is available now. Well, Pete's, that's your lot for this month, but pop back in February for another delicious draft of distilled Nintendo loveliness.